Oh, Ilaria. If I had known you would all simply kill each other, I wouldn't have gone through all this effort. But perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Not after Turalian cut open your own son.
Enough! I'll rip out your tongue, Zalatath!
Mother, wait! We can't let her face Zalatath alone! Umbric, bring everyone up there!
This may feel a little uncomfortable. We must make haste. Zalatath is using a
And my favorite champions as well. I was afraid you might miss this.
What are you doing to her?
Keeping my promise, of course. Taking everything she loves, leaving her with nothing but the void.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Grasp on you.
Let the festivities begin.
No one's safe! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Grasp on you. Influence.
No one's safe!
Influence.
You cannot break the void's grasp.
Grasp on you.
No one's
you.
safe!
Influence. Influence.
No one's safe! The burden is more than you can bear.
Grasp on you. Watch your step. Influence.
No one will
you.
make me do this!
Watch your step.
The burden is more than you can bear.
Grasp on you.
The power! I can't contain it!
Fight it, brother! You're stronger than the void! She can't hear us.
Enough of Mafia. It's time to embrace what you truly are. You brought this on yourself.
This may feel a little uncomfortable. We must make haste. Zalatath is using Ilaria's rage and pain to erode her mastery over the void. After what happened with Turalian and Eritor, I can see how Ilaria would struggle to maintain control. I doubt I'd be able to if it were me.
Stay back! Do not interfere! You cannot break the void's grasp.
Blasphemy. Influence. Halloween.
The burden is more than you can bear.
Blasphemy influence. Blasphemy. Halloween. Watch your step.
Contain it! Champion! She's lost control!
Defend yourselves! Her power is greater than you know!
Enough posturing, Ilaria. It's time to embrace what you truly are.
Release her!
Blasphemy.
Mother, hang on, my love. I'm here.
Touching. But you're far too late to save anyone. And now, the moment of truth. I'll die before I serve you! Serve me? Despite all we've been through, it was never actually you that I required. At last. Beautiful. Behold! The dark well opens!
Mother! Father!
The tether worked. But we've lost them all. We've lost everything.
Be alert for opportunities to help.
The Rendorai shall prove our worth.
Mother?
We need you in the fight, champion.
All those people. Our army.
We must protect those in need.
All those people. Our army. Our heroes. Our leaders. Gone. We are exposed here. Umbric's tether saved us, but we need to ensure we survive this. Report to Lord Themar and tell him what transpired in the Void Spire. I will get Umbric to safety and learn what I can hear.
We need to let Lord Themar know what's happened. You go ahead of us. Light preserve you, friend. We need you in the fight, champion. power pouring out of the Sunwell. I can feel it even from here.
The Sunwell must be protected.
With perseverance, strength. Silvermoon prospers. We have made many sacrifices.
This is a dark day. I am deploying my scouts to learn more of what is transpiring in the world while we use our remaining forces to defend Silvermoon City. Be ready, champion. We will have need of you soon.
We shall not falter.
The Sunwell. No. The Dark Well is overrun. Void-spawned creatures swarm the regions where our greatest champions of the light held their ground to the very last. Champion, can you survey Koldanas? Find any survivors? If you tag them with these tokens, our mages here will be able to teleport the individuals back. We must try to save as many as we can.
Champion, place these tokens on any survivors you find. They will allow my magisters to teleport them to safety.
Survivors suffer under a stain of void corruption. I do not believe we can count on their aid for some time.
The Sunwell corrupted. The Vanguard swept away as if they were nothing. How will we survive this?
The Dark Well a foothold for Xal'atac? Will her devouring host spill out to corrupt all of Azeroth?
so few. But the ones you saved are more than I had hoped for.
We need to assault the Dark Well and take it back from Xalatath.
With what army, Erator? The Vanguard is gone.
Then we will find an army. Xalatath's devouring host will not stay in Quel'Danas forever. All of Azeroth is in danger.
Loktar Augur, Death Knight. This Domanar, Zayadin, wars her old foe, Vidius, who has brought the most bloodthirsty, vengeful members of the Alliance here to Slayer's Rise to fight in his name. Zayadin now gives the Horde a chance to stand up for our honor. Our leaders may not sanction this conflict, but when have we let anyone keep us from fighting the good fight? Even if you have no grievance with the Alliance, Zayadin's efforts keep Vidius from turning his eye on Azeroth. Report to her for your orders.
Go forth to victory.
We endure. Dorelleron.
Before my hunger grows. Make it quick. Speak before my hunger grows.
You look ready for a battle. Your horde is noble. You fight for honor. For glory. Sometimes, for the joy of it. Your eternal conflict with the Alliance is delicious. I shall savor it.
Talk less next time. My hunger is growing. Make it quick.
Vidius presses an attack. I do not see this alliance he recruited, but monsters. Illogical. Vidius would not recruit another force until we had our fun with the recent additions. Fight these monsters. Find out what they are. Bring me evidence. Perhaps you need a cause to fight for beyond amusement. If Vidius tires of me, he will turn his conquest to Azeroth next. You'll want to stop that, right? Then aid me.
Talk less next time.
We must repel this attack. Your horde is strong. You do not give in to the hypocritical claims of the Alliance. You do not let them besmirch your honor. I want my forces to learn from you. Go, take this Void Clarion. Use it to inspire my Void minions. Let them see the power of the Horde.
My hunger is growing.
before my hunger grows. Talk less next time.
Vidius, using Shadow Grift. Unbelievable. He is better than this. How dare he disappoint me? I need no Shadow Grift to convince mighty Death Knights like you to fight for me. Show him the error of his ways before he disappoints me further and abandons this conflict in favor of helping Xal'atath conquer Azeroth. Take the fight to him. Siege his bastion. And if you do not wish to stain your hands with Alliance blood, there are many Void minions awaiting your prowess.
My hunger is growing.
Vidius will have a favorite, much like I do, a mortal from your world filled with grief turned to violence. They do not have the support of your leaders, but they will always have support from us Domina. Find this favorite. I hear of a warlock that has slain many horde. I feel their grief wafting in the air. They are so lost in it, they would give up the war to save Azeroth for a chance to kill your people. Go. Savor the fight.
Talk less next time.
So, we have another enemy. One who would get in between me and Vidius. Zyodon tightens her fist around her weapon. Unacceptable. The Void Scar Arena to the north is the most strategic position outside of our bastions. An interloping Dominar will have staged their forces there, I guarantee it. I can set aside my quarrel with Vidius long enough to deal with this shared threat. Fortunately for you, he hasn't brought his alliance forces with him.
My hunger is growing.
We are deep in enemy territory. Time to strike.
Make it quick.
Who dares stage forces here? Without announcing themselves. Noxion. Decimus.
You.
We will root them
Alliance
out and make them pay.
Shadowgraft requires a potent font to power it. Likely more than one, given this many creatures. They will be nearby. Destroy the power sources. Then meet us on the next ridge. Remember, if this Dominar succeeds, their conquest will not end in Slayer's rise. They will find a way to your homeworld. They would Shadowgraft Azeroth herself. Put an end to this. Meanwhile, I suppose I shall relish in this opportunity to observe Vidius' weaknesses up close. Indeed, the Void Scar Arena is crawling with Void once again. A Dominar rules here, I have no doubt. They have not already emerged to parley, so our mysterious interloper must not be present. That is well. Let's have you put an end to this charade. Destroy their forces, destroy their resources, and turn their tools against them. Make them feel the disdain I feel for them. Zedon and I shall investigate this interloper.
hunger grow.
This will prevent further spread of the grafting. However, we must still deal with what remains ourselves. How troublesome.
Talk less next time.
We shall find glory in a battle yet.
What can I do for you, heroes?
A waste of a great monstrosity. Imagine its cunning were it not frenzy. It would have made a fine addition to my collection. The shadow grafting must end. I doubt this Dominar is doing the work himself. There must be a grafter nearby. While Addon and I weaken this monster, find and slay the grafter. And these shadow-grafted monsters will never breach your precious word. If nothing else, that will finally draw out our enemy.
Hunger is growing. Before my hunger grows. Make it quick.
So Chironus is our enemy. I am unsurprised. He always scraped together power through whatever means necessary, even stooping so low as to bow and scrape to Zalatath.
That glint in your eye! You've already identified me as an enemy, and are thinking about how to slay me, yes. I sent my forces to Addon and Vidia Sebastians to overthrow them. Then Zaltath's bidding pulled me away, and I missed all the action. Fortunately, you are here now. You seem like even greater entertainment than watching these two smitten fools refuse to actually end one another. Come, then! I will prepare my arena, and we will put on a real show. Slay me if you can.
potential I've been seeing. I expect you to at least provide him with some good exercise. magnificent! What a performance! Come, let me show you something more fun. Pardon the time. I needed to ready myself for battle. No longer will I keep you waiting. Protect your life.
We are deep in enemy territory. Time to strike.
Those beasts could use a good taming. Then you can use them in battle.
Speak before my hunger grows.
I hear Chironis bolstered his troops with quite a few Azerothian captives. Some may have fought against their will, but not all. Those souls were lost. Do not fret over them. Very good. The deed is done, and Chironis will come between Zeodon and I no longer. You have my gratitude, and I assure you, you will see it repaid in full on the battlefield of Slayer's Rise.
My hunger is growing.